Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Svarog's Dream with me, Break It Down. Let's craft some more potions real quick. Alright, so that'll be a minute. We'll put all that back. And this isn't bad because we do use our hunger to tank attacks. I also like the ones that heal me a bit. Yeah, 25% max health. I guess it doesn't matter that much if it heals me because I have 2 other healing ability, well, 3. And kind of 4. You can count the shield as kind of a healing ability. So maybe I'll just go with this. Make a few of those anyway. I wish the chest was beside the fire pit. Should be summon skeletons while I do this. The skeletons don't do a ton of damage to those fungus folk. But they do help compensate my pathetic damage against them, because we just don't do a lot of damage to them. And it's great because they'll protect me from flanks from other fungus folk that I accidentally aggro. And since they do so much damage to me, preventing them from getting a straight line to me is extremely valuable. Oh, that's pretty good. Actually, that's like better than what I have, as I don't need replenishes mana. So my weapons don't have lifesteal, so I get 7% lifesteal just by default. Almost there. Maybe the stun chance is better. That does help my survivability more than the lightning chance does. And that seems pretty good too. I had the axe hammer. Maybe we go back to this. It does more blunt, less slashing, has greater range. Less attack speed though. I do like the attack speed on Peyrune's axe. But the stun chance is really solid. I'm gonna swap back to that. That should increase my survivability. I want to look at the other items too. I'm just kind of killing time until this is done crafting. All right. The first order was my breath, the second my voice. With the third, I reached out my hand. Creation became inevitable. Number 3. Whoever entered here was never seen again. I meant to go see a doctor. My intelligence will increase 25% faster and have a 50% higher cap. Yeah, because I can get rid of at least this from the doctor. Be God's favor for these other ones. Well, this is going to be a doctor too. That one doesn't affect me though. Alright, same description as last time. Before I enter though, alright, so definitely don't have to go that way. Yeah, all these stuns are saving us a lot of damage. Alright, so this side doesn't seem very large. That should be all of that mapped out. have another point. And if it tells me where my level is. Holy jeez. I will... Let's run around in circles inside the ring of fire. Yeah, during this phase, lightning would be better. Alright, not too shabby. We beat 4 of them in one go. That's pretty impressive considering how powerful they are. We gotta fight 2 of them. That's right here. Alright. The edge of my seat. We did get strong just now. Yeah, strength will increase 20% faster and have a 20% higher cap. That was weird. It wouldn't let me, It's possible my cursor wasn't hovering on him. I was looking down at the actual abilities to look at the cooldowns. 100 blades wasn't activating. But it was probably user error. I found the portal. Uh-oh. Oh. Nope, 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 nope. We're gonna leave. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Always so fast. There it is! Get out of here! Yeah, right, losers. Alright. Screw that. Oh, we could go claim a reward. Now that first one has been taken care of, I guess we could talk to Svarog. I'll have to actually return to, Let's check it out real quick. At least get my reward for the bounty hunt that I did. None of these really matter. Target is a bandit lurking in the woods. While not a high threat, he's extremely elusive and difficult to catch. Or an alchemist trader hailing from Bara. Alarics, potions, and elixirs are sought after throughout the region. However, a heated argument over the authenticity of a rare potion with fellow alchemists has escalated into a bitter feud. Other alchemists, unwilling to accept defeat, has placed a contract on Alaric's life. Or, target is a priest residing in Nevrim. Though not dangerous, he's elusive and rarely leaves the village. Sure. Real quick, I'm just gonna fix myself up in case there is like another boss fight. Here. Thought he stood right here. Oh, maybe he's gone. Alright, well, let's head back and, where's the... There it is. Alright, let's return to Strybog, tell him we did a good job. We give us a pat on the back, and that might be the... I mean, technically we've already beaten the game. Already told me the end. This is all epilogue stuff. The winds whispered of your deeds. I did what I could. Despite this fortune struggle, you walked a path few would dare tread. Okay. Is there anything else you need help with? You've done enough already. There's something for us to handle as well. So I'm guessing that's it? I have no other quests. Yeah, that's it. Well, alright, I guess. I mean, again, this is all epilogue stuff. I guess you just get to keep playing. I know there's also a new game plus, but that might depend on the ending that you get. I mean, there is this. Radovan was slain by a doe at the age of 27. Died after drinking a cursed potion. Controlled by the spirit for 9 days. Hunted 64 animals, slain 11 monsters. Returned 43 undead creatures back to grave. Everyone feared his sword as he slew 118. Now his sword rests with him. Seen as an alchemist by many. Radovan will be discovered and buried near the church. Should I extend my congratulations on your 10th demise? Yes, why not? Those souls were destined to depart their mortal shells in the near future regardless. Why should I concern myself? I'm ready to return. This time I shall endeavor to procure you some of the most advanced vessels, and endeavor to wield them wisely. Thank you. It doesn't matter, right? The game's over. They have pretty solid stats. I think we've seen Tamara the Housekeeper before. Heiko the Curse is new, and Arsenier, the retired soldier. But I don't think we need to read these because I think the game is done. So I'm going to wrap it up here. So this game is phenomenal. Really enjoyed myself. I mean, everything about it was great. My only complaint, I think I had another minor complaint earlier, but it wasn't a big deal. The expansion felt like you're being rushed through it. But then again, that could have just been me. Because I thought the game was over, and then the expansion ended up being much larger than I had anticipated. I mean, I don't know where to begin. So the gameplay is solid. The character growth or player growth felt really satisfying. The meta progression felt good paired with the roguelike aspect of the game. I do wish that more of these characters that you picked, your vessels, had more quests associated with them. I was anticipating that when you pick your first character going into the game, that every time you respawn, you'd have a new quest to pursue with each character, but it seems like it's just the first 3. Which again, cool concept. I wish it was expanded on. It'd be cool if you could run across these guys out in the world too. I think there's the one quest you can, or at least world event you could. After my longest lived character died, I think I got him. He was over there where we killed the Great Oak, from Morana. Again, Slavic mythology, we don't see a lot of that. There are a lot of parallels between other mythologies. You know, there's that theory that they all came from the same area anyway. Um, so it's cool. You can see the parallels. The weapons are really cool, but also felt a little out of place, along with some of the equipment. Like, you got a lot of, like, Greek and Roman equipment mixed in, which is fine. I mean, it's not too far from... Well, this is a made-up world, but still. Not too far geographically from where Greece and Rome would have been. But some of them, like, were very MMO-like, at least in appearance and stuff. But it's cool. There's a lot of weapon variety. I feel like you don't see a lot of like dual damage types with weapons in games nowadays. So that was cool. Like a lot of the ones I used were both blunt and slashing. So you could develop 2 skills at the same time. Not sure, because they seem to grow differently at different rates despite using the same weapon that had both skills. So maybe it's based off how much damage you do with the weapons. I was thinking it was based off swings, but I think it's based off how much damage you do. Could be mistaken on that regard. And there's some really cool mechanics. Like, so bravery is neat because it only increases when you fight enemies more powerful than you. So you have to seek enemies more powerful than you if you want to build bravery, which is cool. I mean, you have to pursue the challenge. And I will say the game does a good job of, while enemies don't grow with your level, there's still enough of a challenge because certain enemies you have to fight will just be challenging. Like Baba Yaga, for instance, took out my favorite character. That's partially my fault, because once you turn into the rabbit, so it's advantageous to use the shapeshift because you can get away, but you lose all of your defensive stats. So I turn to a rabbit, I take a lot more damage, so if I wasn't using it intelligently, I would die, like we saw with Baba Yaga. And like the sense of exploration was phenomenal. Like this game, I loved exploring the game world. There was always something to discover. I still didn't find all the small shrines, and I thought I'd really piecemeal the game world, but I obviously missed, like, was it 12 or 15 small shrines or something? Not a huge deal because they just give you the chaos or order percentage. But there was something to discover. Like, you look at the map, and any little thing on the map, I mean anything, there was usually something to discover where you saw it on the map. And then some. Like, some of the stuff just wasn't on the map at all. And overall, I mean, I thought this game was great. Wish I would have put it off so long. I waited till the expansion to come out to play it. I should have played it when it came out, but super, super fun game. Soundtrack was solid as well. Especially a couple of the areas where it started to really ramp up. It was really well done. The art for the game, I think I mentioned this before. The art seemed like it was a little out of place. Like, you look at the art, and you wouldn't imagine this is the type of game that it is, because it's a really cozy art. Like I said, the like the player progression felt really satisfying. Like, using the skills develops the skills, which is good, and I didn't feel like it was too slow. It wasn't too fast either. It was a nicely paced. The classes themselves were fun. They give you a lot of respec options, of course. I didn't do what I said I was going to do, where every time I died, I changed up my classes. I really liked the Berserker Necromancer build. But yeah, I think that's gonna do it. I think that's all I have to say on the game. I should have thought about it a bit more before wrapping it up, but that's okay. Either way, great game. Had a great time. Hope you guys did too. Thanks for joining me on yet another adventure. And hope to see you guys in the next Let's Play.